You ever have one of those moments where you're building your buddies hot rods for them, you know, or helping them build them, and everything that you got just has a nice smooth idle and, you know, not really hot rodish. Just get to that time where I think, man, I want some kind of a hot rod. So let me think of my inventory, see what I got. And I've had the perfect one. It's been on the road before and ended up selling parts off of it. So I think it's time to resurrect it. I'm gonna do a little bit different this time though. This dude is my 89 town car. And the more I got to thinking about this one, I thought, you know what? My tags are good until 27. It's the joys of antique tags. Now, she's straight. I mean, the top is, you know, a little less than desirable, but it's not completely ripped up just yet. I got my vision wheels still on her. Got some 8s in the back and little 3.5s up front. She's a nice car. Actually pretty comfortable. The way I had it before, so I had a 302, which is what they came with. But the 302 was a roller motor out of an Explorer. I put a stock 5.0 Mustang cam in it, the HO cam. Had Edelbrock heads and a Explorer Cobra style intake on it. 65 or 70 millimeter throttle body with a built 4R70W. It's got a converter, lockup. I think it's a fast EFI controller on it. Now, let me show you the donor. The old Econoline E350. It's a convertible. It's got the big 460 in it. Now I bought this thing for 500 bucks with the clear title. He knew that it run, but there was something wrong with the ignition. So I brought it home, put a key in it, and it turned over. Splashed some gas in it, it fired right up. So what I'm gonna do is rip this cab off to get down to the motor. Then we're gonna pull the motor and transmission and shoehorn it in the Lincoln. Alrighty, got it drug out with the little baby forklift back there out here so that we can get started on it. I went ahead and grabbed a bag of tools. Hopefully I got the right wrench sizes. Let's see. That's a universal. There's another one. And a couple of blades and batteries. Yeah. I think this one ought to do it. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. Alrighty, I think I have the essentials undone. So now we're going to go ahead and get the little baby forklift again. See if we can't do a body lift on this thing. I did have one, two, three body mount bolts were stuck in the nut, and the nut was just spinning. Got two of them undone. These go into the frame, and there's no way to get to the nut. Probably have to take the front bumper off, but we're gonna see yeah, just how well this stuff holds up, which it'll probably hold up pretty good when I try to pick this cab up. Let's see. Look at the dual smog pump glory. Wow, I wish that wasn't mounted so high. Sure would be nice to keep all that. Guess I could figure out a way to do a drop kit on it. That there looks promising. It's got the oil filter adapter on it to get it to go towards the front. Got a rear sump-ish pan. Those motor mounts are pretty cool. It's actually got clamshell motor mounts in it. So cut some more lines, undo some motor mounts, transmission mount, hack some exhaust, and the divorce will be final. Is this going to be a hot rod? Absolutely not at first, but it has potential. Okay, now that all that's done, now we can start stripping all this crap off of here. I'm going to get rid of the manifolds, that junky carburetor. Just going to go ahead and get rid of the AC compressor and all this crap. We'll leave the power steering pump. I'm hoping that that setup will work. What else? Hopefully we can leave the alternator there. But other than that, we'll get all this emissions crap taken off of it. Get it ready to put in the car, and then I don't think that oil pan's going to work. When I was looking at it, it thought it might, but didn't realize that we were so far forward up here on our sump. So I think we're gonna have to get like a four-wheel drive truck pan, which I do not have. I don't think I do. Anyway, all right, we got to tore down the race weight. I like this alternator bracket. It's yeah, I don't like none of that. We can hack that off right there. Whoosh. Our steering pump's still on it. Fuel pump, no, fuel lines are still there, my bad. And motor mounts, I'm hoping I can use these motor mounts, but if not, no big deal. So get her stripped down, we can get her blowed off, and then get the engine out of the car. Start seeing if we can't get the two to fit together. So I know this is going to be cliche, but the Hot Rod Lincoln is in the shop, and this is actually closed in now with no lighting. So the lighting back here is going to suck. So I won't bore y'all with me trying to get this out in this terrible lighting. It's pretty dark in here. It actually don't look so bad in the camera, but. So I've just been doing grunt work basically for the past couple nights. 302 is out. Transmission is unhooked. Car is back here, and yes, that is a murder scene up under there. Put my drain pan under there so that I could catch the fluid when I yank the transmission out, you know, let the drive shaft fall. Drive shaft fell, hit the drain bucket, flipped it up. Naturally, it was almost full, so. Murder scene. The big block got it in the shop, and what's funny is this oil pan we just had sitting, and I was like, we're cleaning up around here, so just chunk that thing in the trash, so I ain't gonna use it. Well, luckily for me, Junior's son Tyler just stuck it back there in the back. I do have 1, 2, 3 broken bolts there. I have that one there, luckily it's got stud hanging out, and then that one there. So I'm not looking forward to trying to get those out. Well, what I decided I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use these towers off of the motorhome and see if we just can't do a bolt, maybe a tab, couple tabs or something like that. I finally got these off. You know, Ford decided it would be pretty cool to put the lower control arm out right under this bolt here, so you know you can't get to it real well. These two here weren't too bad, so got those off. I'm hoping what I can do is maybe come off the side here with a flat plate, come out and have me a dowel to go through there or something. Well, I got a final resting place. I'm a little concerned with the carburetor and air cleaner on it. I don't know if it's going to clear the hood. Well, this setup it should. I don't know about that one. I don't know how tall that performer intake is with a nitrous plate on it. Yes, we're making it a hot rod. So we'll use those motor mount towers. The left side of the engine is a little bit lower, so I stuck a 3/8 bolt in there. So I've got some half-inch or some 1/4-inch tabs. I'm just going to run 2 tabs from those bolt holes down to the frame and weld them into the frame. Yeah, I could make them a bolt-in deal, but I don't care about all that. I just want to get this thing mounted. Same deal over here. Run me some tabs down there. And then when I pull the motor out of it, I may trim them a little bit. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, it's going to be solid mounted. So transmission is set where I want it. It's not hanging down below the car there. So that's good. So this thing's going to fit pretty nice. I think I can get some headers on there. For the time being, it's just going to have manifolds. But because I just want to get this thing running. But I've got plenty of room. This thing clears the box. 1/2 inch maybe. Clearing that. Pretty far back. It does that. This motor has that EGR tube and it's touching the firewall over there, so that's fine. The oil pan clears. Like I say, it is going to be just a touch tall, but at the moment everything's going to clear except for maybe the hood. I have been looking at some cowl induction scoops, which I really want to have all this up under the stock hood, but it's going to be what it is, so it's not going to be that big a deal. We'll weld some tabs in here and get this motor bolted in, or get the tabs mocked up, tacked in, and get the transmission cross member in, so that way I know everything's good. Then we'll pull it back out, weld out the mounts, and start getting engine and transmission put together and in it for the final time. All right, we got our mounts, little mount tabs in. That's some 1/4-inch plate mounts. Run some 1/2-inch bolts through her. Pull the motor back out of it and get it welded out. And I had put a 4R70 in this car with a TCI controller, lockup converter and all that when it had the 302 in it. And that thing worked really good. We had to move the cross member back because the transmission was longer than what the factory AOD was. Well, it just so happens that the cross member will bolt right back in with the C6. So that is wonderful news. We're going to pull this thing out, get those motor mounts welded out. I need to swap oil pans on my engines, get that power steering pump off of that one. My buddy should be here. We'll get the transmission out of the container. We'll be ready to put her all together. So we're going to have a fresh 460 with a RV cam. Aluminum intake, a TCI Street Fighter C6 with a 2600 converter. I don't remember what size converter I bought. It's not very big. Don't really need a big converter with a stock big block. But by the end of the day today, we're going to have this big block shoehorned in here and ready to be hooked up. Now this is pretty cool. I built these headers for a Fox body. They fit in the Panther chassis, which I knew Mustang headers fit. This car had BBK long tubes from a Fox body in it, so they fit fine. However, on this side, the frame has a spot that comes up kind of high, so I chopped that out to get this header tube to clear. We got clearance on the box. I moved the brake line back a little bit. She's good to go. Yes, I did dent that tube there to get more clearance on the frame before I even put it in. They're just shorty headers, but they're better than the manifolds. And then that means when I run my 3-inch exhaust on it, because, you know, it's got to have 3-inch exhaust, it's going to hook right up to a ball mount on the headers. Be good to go. Pretty excited about that. This passenger side header has to be installed on the engine before it goes in, because there was no way, I just could not get it in there. But it wasn't nothing at all to put it on the engine and stab it in there. So now I'm going to pull it back out, which I just had it out. Test fit the headers and everything. Had to clearance the motor mount towers to fit the headers. Got all that done. Bolted the passenger side up, dropped it in there, and then dropped this one in. Now we're going to pull it back out for the last time and get everything ready to go back in with the new stuff. Well, there we have it. Big block 460 bolted in to a Lincoln Town car. Gotta get this header on over here, but now starts the fun stuff of figuring out a throttle cable, getting vacuum hooked up, fuel system, cooling system, measuring for drive shaft. I think I probably could have went back a little bit farther, but it'll be fine. We got good clearance on everything down there. I'm happy at the point I'm at. Now we start bolting accessories on and cooling system and all the good stuff. And the cool thing is, later on, if I want to add AC, I didn't have to modify the box or anything, so I could pull the motor back out, maybe, and put me another evaporator core in it and put AC on it. It would have to have a compressor probably set way over here, but that ain't no big deal. I know a fab guy that could probably build me some brackets. I went and grabbed my dual snorkel 5-liter air cleaner, went ahead and put the Edelbrock carburetor that come with the motor on it. I don't know. It might actually clear the hood. The hood does have a dome to it. It might actually clear it. Transmission cross members in, bolted up, tranny mounts bolted up. I got the headers in there. I don't have my gaskets yet. I'll have them tomorrow. Just awaiting gaskets. Found a radiator that might work. Gonna have to get a little creative with that. Upper radiator hose, not too worried about it. It'll be a pretty much a straight shot over there. Well, like that. This is a little bit different water pump, but that'll be all right. I get my power steering pump bracket on there and see what that looks like. I think for the time being, I'm gonna try to use my factory fuel pump because I'd like to have this thing just running and driving first, and then we can start doing performance stuff to it. I have to get me a throttle cable, and then I need to get the wiper cowling put back in there, see if all that's going to clear. But so far, I'm pretty happy with it. It's in there, bolted in. All that's left now is everything left to do. Well, I've been steadily plugging away at this thing. The other night, I got the shifter put in it. That took forever to adjust. My car, so that came like from the scratch and dent from Summit, and it just had the Chevrolet brackets in it. Nothing for Ford. So we got the carburetor distributor, got some ignition sources hooked up. I pulled the EFI harness off and had to go through here and figure out what was what. So we got all that wired up. Distributors in it. Got the factory shroud on it. The fan was just a little bit too tall. So I went to the hardware store and got me a piece of steel. Bolted it there. It actually hooks that lip on the radiator and raises it up so that it clears just fine. So I've got the main hot on the alternator hooked up, but no trigger wire just yet. So we still got to wire that up. I have a little bit of fluid in the torque converter, but no transmission lines or dipstick or nothing like that just yet. However, I want to see if this dude's going to crank. Give her a little drink. Take that. Fire in the hole. Easy enough. Sweet. Okay. Now all I have to do is everything else. I think I'm going to call it a day, though. That's a good sign. Now I need to get transmission stuff done, get me some cooler lines on it, dipstick, get some fluid in it, and figure out what I'm going to do about drive shaft. She runs! Okay, it's been work, no film, that kind of thing. Plus, can't get my GoPros to act right, so whatever. Filming with my phone, I don't have a tripod for it, all that good stuff. You know, I'm a fantastic content creator. Y'all did get to see it fire up. Let's move a couple things off of here. I have everything hooked up. Got the tranny lines all done. Dipstick tube in it, as you can see the funnel. I hooked the fuel line up to the EFI line. I'm hoping that it will pull through the electric pump. I've done that before in the past and it's worked. Ignition, all that's hooked up. I'm gonna squirt some fuel down the carb. See if we can't light her off. Let's see, we'll fill the bowls up so it'll run for a minute with whatever this is. Okie dokie. Let me get this door before I kill us all. Let's get her in. Stay put. Fuel. Hey, clock still works. Oh, I forgot. Dang it. I got no throttle cable yet. Well, I dang sure didn't explode. Nasty camshaft. I did not expect it to be hitting like that. That thing sounded pretty freaking good. You know what? I didn't even check to see what the fuel situation was like. We're on E. That's good. Need some more fuel. Let me see if I can round up some petrol. Well, good news is I just started spinning it over after I put some gas in it, and it started spitting fuel into the filter. Looks like I got 2 water leaks fixed. One in the radiator and one on the thermostat housing. You'll get that on these big jobs. I need a throttle bracket, cable, all that. I'm ready to go do burnout. Finally got some exhaust parts in. I'm gonna start running some exhaust. I was gonna go ahead and put V-bands in here, but for the time being, I'll probably still need to go ahead and do that. You know how it is. Anyway, so I guess I'll put my V-bands in there and then we'll get to building our pipes out here. I ordered what I thought was some 3-inch Dynamax on my pipe there. Looked up part number and everything, showed 3-inch, get on Amazon, ordered it. 2.5-inch mufflers. This is just a stock big block with a aluminum intake on it. So we're gonna go ahead and put them on there and we'll get the tailpipes. Won't be done today or tonight or this weekend. However, within the next couple weeks, I'll be able to get the tailpipes on it. For right now, this thing needs exhaust. I just got the front tires put on it. Bought me some Amazon, oh, some Elegance. Look at that. Some PT 311s. They were like 58 bucks. So, and 20 bucks to get them mounted, balanced. It's kind of odd for me, you know, to have a set of tires that are mounted and balanced. Noticed the other day, we blew out a shock. She's gonna need some shocks. I think these 89 model Lincoln shocks have probably about had it. We ain't gonna worry about that right now though. We need exhaust and run it up down the road, floating. Something like that. System. Yeah, whenever I put this on, I was a little crooked, but it'll be all right. That one's not too bad. And our little cheapo X pipe in there, and our Dynamax Super Turbos. Now the real thing is, what's it sound like? Also, doesn't hang down that much. Sweet. Okay, y'all sit back here. Tell me what it sounds like. I thought I told y'all to sit back there. Well, if you want to hang out up here, that's fine. But you're not going to know what the full sound is. sound a little crisper. Should sound really good. I like that. It's gonna be nice and quiet. Good for cruising. Stand in it. Got a little mean tone, but not too loud. Full-on sleeper with just a set of wheels on it. Now that I smell like exhaust, I think I'm gonna go home. Oh, you know what? I don't think I showed y'all the air cleaner I picked out. 429 Thunderjet from 69 Thunderbird. I have it. It's got the 365 horse 429 sitting out back, and robbed the air cleaner off of it. You'll notice I do a little trimming to clear this big tall distributor, but I like the look of that. And I ordered a new sticker for the top of the air cleaner. We're gonna clean it up, paint it back forward blue, and put that sticker on there. I don't know if I want to do forward blue or that Jasper gray. I probably won't do nothing to it. I'll just leave it like it is. Well, guys, I was hoping to end this video off with some cool burnouts, you know, and end it off on a high note. But the reality is, it's not happening. So, the Lincoln has been running pretty decent. Took a buddy for a ride in it, and when I had bolted the converter up, I didn't shim it. Just bolted it up like I have done every single Ford that I've ever done. It lasted a few days. Took him for a ride. We did a full pull. Converters, you know, pulled out of the front pump, broke the pump. So that transmission was done. So I pulled it out, put another transmission in it, cleaned the converter up, put the transmission, or put the new converter in the used transmission out of that motorhome. Drove it for a couple days. It got to where it wouldn't pull anymore. Well, come to find out, the fluid was pink, so it had water in it. So I ordered pump gears, put in the TCI transmission, clean out the pan, buy a new converter, put it all together, put it in the car, and it's been working fantastic. I quit driving it because the fuel system is kind of rigged up with the EFI pump with a carburetor regulator in the return line, and sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. But anyway, I've been messing with getting into my house and dealing with that and life and all this, so I hadn't really messed with this car. But I have been driving it for like the past 2 weeks. It is drinking the gas, but man, this thing rides so good. I mean, it'll do a burnout. Yesterday I go to get in it to go into town, get some parts, and then come to work, and it's jerking real bad in first gear. Feels like it's going in and out of gear. So I think there's probably some trash. Well, there's got to be trash in the transmission still from the front pump breaking, and you know, metal shavings and all that. So it's probably gotten up in the valve body, got something stopped up. But at this point, I'm tired of messing with it. For the time being, it's just gonna sit right here. That's gonna do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this. I've enjoyed doing it, and I'm very, very excited that I finally have a big block swapped Panther chassis, and especially in this car itself. So we'll get back to it soon. I want to get transmission fixed. I want this to be a drag and drive car. I want to put nitrous on it. I'd love to put a blower on it or a turbo or something. I mean, maybe down the road I can get in with a EFI company like Holly or Asus or whatever. Maybe we can put an EFI on this thing, put a big turbo on it or something. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Sorry for that. But hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.